been raining. Haven't been able to fly my drones. Except I did get out tonight and flew a little bit. But what do you do when you can't fly? You build stuff. So this is what I built for the Syma X8. LED spotlight. It's not the brightest, but it does, I mean, it's, don't even know what the wattage is. What I did was I took 2 of these and I stripped them down to this. And then I bought a sign, cut it up, a few wire ties, a GoPro mount later, and I came up with this. It's on a shock absorbing mount because this is my camera mount, but since it's GoPro I can just pull this off. Well, actually it's GoPro clone. I can just pull this off and put my camera back on, so it's not that big a deal. But I saw that video from, I think it's RC Test Flight. He has like an octocopter and he has like 1,000 watts of spotlight on it, and he did some really amazing night shots with it. Now I can't do the same thing that he did, but I can kind of play around and maybe get some really cool nighttime stuff. The flight tonight was just kind of a test flight to see how it works. There are a few issues. The biggest one being is it's probably not really good for my flight battery. And the reason why is this is plugged into the balance port, but I'm only using one side, so I'm only using half the battery pack because that's how the voltages come out right. If I try to use the whole battery pack, these resistors get really hot and start to smoke. So it's happy at about 4 volts, 3.5 to 4 volts. It's not so happy at 7.5 to 8 volts. These were designed to run off of 3 AAA batteries, so but it works relatively well. Like I said, I just took some wire ties. This is on double sticky tape. This, of course, is just an adhesive mount. The whole setup weighs about 70 grams. So it doesn't really, I'm not going to say it doesn't affect the flight, because it does affect the flight somewhat. The actual LEDs, each one of these boards is like 16 grams. Where the weight was added was the mounts, most of the weight. So if you were just going to like, you could actually just mount them onto the quad body with double-sided tape and get rid of a lot of the weight. But I chose to do it this way because I wanted to be able to take it off and put it on, because I fly during the day mostly. But this is really gonna, this is kind of a slick little cheap ass setup. It was raining out, it was a project. All in all, I've got about well, most of the stuff I had laying around, like this is off an old toy quad charger. Of course, I bought the sign from Harbor Freight, and I bought the 2 flashlights from Harbor Freight. Some wire ties, soldered it together, a little heat shrink tubing, some double-sided tape. All in all, I've got less than $10 into this. So for $10, what the hell?